The number one moment at Yankee Stadium took place on July 4th, 1939. From 1923 to 2008, Yankee Stadium has had a history of memorable moments, ranging from the first no-hitter in postseason history to the breaking of the single-season home run record. But the greatest moment in Yankee Stadium is considered by many Lou Gehrig's farewell speech. Lou Gehrig made his major league debut for the Yankees in 1923, and when he retired in 1939, he would secure his place as one of baseball's all-time greats. He holds the record for grand slams, has more career RBI, runs scored, walks, and extra base hits than any other first baseman. He had 8 straight seasons of 120 or more RBIs. He played in 2,130 consecutive games, a record which would last for 56 years, and was the first player in history to have a number retired. However, during the 1938 season, his numbers started to diminish, and although his overall season stats that year were respectable, they would be even worse next year. Gehrig's poor numbers would be his decision to sit out a game after his games played streak had reached 2,130. His first game out of the lineup was in Detroit, and when it was announced that Gehrig would not appear for the first time in 2,130 games, the fans gave him a standing ovation. He would remain as team captain for a few more weeks, but would never play baseball again. Gehrig's retirement was announced in June, and July 4th was proclaimed Lou Gehrig Appreciation Day at Yankee Stadium. Between games of a doubleheader against the Washington Senators, a poignant ceremony was held on the field to honor the Iron Horse, and he made a speech that would be called the Gettysburg Address of baseball. The New York Times the next day said it was one of the most touching scenes ever witnessed on a ball field that made even hard-boiled reporters swallow hard. In December, Gehrig was unanimously elected into baseball's Hall of Fame in a special election by the Baseball Writers Association, waiving the waiting period that's normally required after a ball player's retirement. Gehrig would die on June 2, 1941, at the age of 37.